Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining. And if you guys are enjoying these episodes thus far, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Lets me know you guys like it, and it definitely helps this videos. So today, something's weird's going on my face. I don't like it. It's not really square, is it? I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, today we're gonna go ahead and try to complete some more objectives, which can be found, or quests, I guess that's what it's called. So one of them is completing a bounty. So first we're gonna have to make like a bounty table, and then also another whatever another vault stone. There we go. That's what it's called. So let's look up how to create a bounty table real quick. So a loom. I think that's the only thing we need to create, which I think we should have everything. The string is oh no, okay, good. We have just enough string actually to create the loom, and we should have enough chromatic iron. I just gotta find where it is. It should be in this chest. Okay, I'll just break up this one to make the chromatic. So first we need to make the loom, so we'll go ahead and make that, and then the bounty table. There we go. And then we'll put the ore back in there. So where should I put this? I think I shall put this right here, so that way we don't ever forget to collect our bounty every time we go in, because I have a habit of definitely forgetting. So as you can see here are the different types of bounties that you could do. So in this case it says, kill 9 vault fighters, and these are your rewards, or kill 9 skeletons, and these are your rewards. This one is a common, so that's really good. And then this one is just completing any vault. These two are probably more preferable to me, because then I can actually get 2 pieces and netherite, even though this one does have a better armor piece, but this one also has a better vault XP and everything. So we'll go ahead and activate this. So this is active now, and you can see it by hitting tab. So it says any vault. That's when you know a vault is active. So we will go ahead and I think create a vault rock. Is that not how you create it? Oh, how do you create the vault stone? Oh, I think it's called vault rock. There we go. Oh, the other way around. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any? If not, I think we'll, oh, we do actually. Okay, perfect. That actually worked out amazing. So let's put that in there, and then our table is right here. So let's right click that. So what do we need? Charcoal, wheat, rotten flesh, and granite. I think granite might be the only thing we need actually. Did I just see? No. Okay. I don't know if coal will work. Let's see. Okay, coal works. That's really good actually. Wheat. I know we definitely have some wheat somewhere. There it is. 1, 2, and then flesh. I believe we have flesh somewhere as well. Unless I've just been, yeah, okay, I think I've just been tossing out all my flesh. But let's see if we have granite anywhere. Otherwise, we're going to have to go on a mission to go look. Okay, so I don't think we have granite, and then flesh, we'll have to pretty much wait out the night and kill zombies. So I might, oh, what is it? Oh, flying fish. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's try to head that direction and then see if we can find some granite, and then I'll cut back in if I do see something. Okay, finally we got our 2 flesh. Jeez. Alright, so I'm just gonna sleep the night away, and then that way we can just get rid of all these mobs, and I'll come right back. Okay, now it is the morning, so we got that done finally. So let's click the button to create our vault stone, and we need to heal a little bit more. Let's keep eating. There's the vault stone. Okay, so I think we already accepted that, and then we should be able to go in now. I'm just gonna confirm I have everything. I'm gonna drop my sleeping bag here for now, and then I'll pick it up when I get out. I think that is all I need. I believe so. Let's rearrange a couple things. I don't need my pickaxe for the moment while I'm in there, nor my shovel, I think. Alright, so let's go ahead and light this, and I will see you guys in. Okay, welcome in. So again, we have another monolith objective, so that's really good. At least those are my favorite, to be honest. Okay, that's not meant to happen. Yeah, so I think those are my favorite just because I think they're the easiest relatively. Especially when you first start off, and I see the monolith down there. I'm just trying to find an easier path. There we go. Yeah, so like I said, just when you first start off, I think they're probably the easier objective to complete. As you get higher and higher level, you know, things will start to get a little bit harder exponentially, but that's normal. You should expect that. So let's collect some of this coin, as I mentioned a couple last episodes maybe, that try to pretty much collect everything you can at first. It's going to help you, and you're going to find that you're going to end up needing it anyway down the road, and you wish you collected it. So yeah, try to make some room for some of the useful things, and you'll get kind of a better understanding what you do need and don't need in the beginning. So don't worry about it, you know, even if you forget something, you can always go back to it. So let's kill this room. Okay. Alright, so I think I hear one more skeleton. So now, as you can see, those soul swords go directly into my pouch thing right here, so that way I'm not having to collect anything in my inventory. It goes straight in there, which is super useful, especially early on. You don't want to be cluttering your inventory and stuff. So this is actually really good. A lot of coins. Again, you'll see why we need them probably the next episode or this episode once we create a couple of the items just a little bit. So when you're breaking these could be over. So silvers are obviously better than the bronze. They're worth more because you can turn the bronze into silver, etc. So yeah, the higher amounts you get, better. Oh my god, I hate these little ones. The little ones are so much harder to hit. It's annoying. I don't want anything in there. Okay, so let's take the carbon. So you'll start to notice that some things I'm collecting and some things I'm not. So that's just because I know what's probably more valuable at the moment. Like the sticks and bread, not really valuable to me, I don't think. I'm not going to need it. However, the driftwood and these platings, definitely useful. So I'm going to collect it, and then if I miss some things, you know, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You know, not the end of the world kind of thing. So as you can see here, there's pillagers behind this wall, right? So that is a special type of room. You can enter it if you like. However, I do warn you. Okay, they're coming out. I don't want that smoke. Okay, so let's use our little javelin that you saw. Yeah. Oh, I right-clicked or left-clicked. Yeah, no, I right-clicked by accident. That was But yeah, so you can go in that room if you want to. Early on, I don't recommend it. You likely might die, you might not. Up to you on how comfortable you feel with fighting and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, again, completely up to you if you want to go in or not. But you've been warned. Okay, so I think we finally are done with this room, so we can go up now. Depending on how you like your playstyle, you can do that. And look at that, another monolith. So we are officially done with 19 minutes to spare. So that is awesome. So that's going to be left to pretty much all looting. Let's kill these people. I think another set of things spawned. Yep, there we go. Let's kill all these. Okay, so again, here's another little section that you can go ahead and mine out. So I'm going to mine this out too. not much there. Didn't find too much, but that's okay. So this room is called like a vault ore room, and you'll know that it's a vault ore room because, you know, all the little sections of the vault will be pretty much vault ore. I keep forgetting I have a javelin. So in my last series, actually, that I've been playing with my friends, I actually didn't go into the javelin until pretty late game, and I realized that was a mistake because that can come in so handy, guys, especially if you're in a pinch and you're fighting a bunch of mobs. And the reason I really like it is because it has knockback. So typically speaking, that will be super helpful. So we already have a monolith, so it's not gonna, you know, fight. When you're fighting these big mobs and super dangerous mobs at the same time, it can be really stressful, especially when they swarm you. So it's just actually really nice to just have knockback to, you know, push them back for a second, and then that way you can just reorganize and then go about your business. So as you heard that little dink thing, that noise, right, when I open that chest, so that just is indicating that you've found or at least I think that's it, that you found a good chest, or a more valuable chest, I guess. And as you saw, I just sprinted up here with the dash ability, right? Again, very useful. So like here in this case, right? A bunch of mobs spawn. If I'm feeling a little stressed, I can fight them from a distance. And then this thing has an extremely low cooldown. Right now it's 3 seconds, but you know, if you do continue to upgrade it, it gets lower. I do see that skeleton. So there we go. Yeah, so it does get lower as you know, upgrade it and stuff like that, and you can put more damage on it into your skill points and stuff. So a lot of bread in these. That's disappointing, but that's okay. I'll take everything and anything early game. So also early game, what I really like is sometimes living chests, and then you can identify which one's which. This is obviously a wooden one. And then I think like 2 rooms ago in the ceiling, there was like a living one, and that stuff pretty much gives you special, like, I guess, items that allows you to craft more XP if you're ever like super close to like a level 4 or something like that, and you really don't want to go vaulting. You can just eat some XP by making some hamburgers, which I will definitely show you because I think we have enough to make maybe a hamburger or 2, so I will definitely show you guys when we get back. Okay, so we got 8 minutes, so let's start heading back. What I like to do now in terms of when I'm heading back, again, to optimize the chances I have to pretty much gather a bunch of loot. So I'm gonna go right from this, because in that room there was no going right, it was blocked off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this and like that to indicating it's that way. So what, again, like I said, what I'm gonna do is going into this room, and then before I loot anything in this room, I'm going to indicate that I need to go that direction. That way it helps me understand which direction I need to go in. Okay, so let's mark this off. Okay, so now we can potentially loot this room, see what this has. And the reason I'm doing that is, again, just not to get lost, guys. It's super easy to get lost in this vault. It is massive. I'm telling you guys, it is huge. So you will get lost if you don't remember where to go, if you're not good at it. Oh, whoops. There we go. So definitely recommend finding a way to, you know, I guess, better organize however you like to. And so I'm going to go ahead and put away some of these so I can collect more things. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, so this way, I'm not going to really, you know, stop in this room and collect anything because I think it's a little difficult to get down there. So in my opinion, I'm just going to go ahead and just leave that room. Let's go. Okay, so we will maybe try to go in this room. I'm just going to, again, go ahead and indicate that I need to go this direction. There we go. Okay, so let's collect this, because these are ornate chests, which are just a... Oh, something's dying. So I guess you can see... Or these are gilded, sorry. So let's break that. And let's collect everything that I can. And we do need the gold, so let's collect that as well. And there's a chest sneakily hiding back there. Okay, so there we go. And then we have 5 minutes left, as you can see that. So again, not a lot of time, so I might just loot this room and then start running back to the portal room, as we're gonna, start to run really low on time after this. And also, if you guys are ever in a pinch, if you're realizing that you're really running out of time, but you just need a couple more seconds, so there are things that you can eat to extend the time, actually, and they're called either kiwis, lemons, and then you'll be able to read what it does once you do hover over it, and it indicates that it'll extend the time by like 10 seconds, 30 seconds, or up to a minute. But it does have side effects like reducing your max health or something like that. So just be aware of that anytime you do eat them. Okay, so as I was saying, let's collect that. So that popped out Vault Silver. So again, really good. I think I'm just gonna actually head out of here. Okay. So we got 4 minutes left. So I'm actually gonna go back. I think I'm just gonna leave. Again, early game, you don't really lose anything. So you do have a beginner's grace, as they call it. So you won't lose anything in terms of your items. You'll just get teleported back, and then just keep all your items. But the bad part is obviously you don't gain any of the XP, right? And that's super important early game, because you want to be leveling up. Because again, as you can see, I'm level 3. The more you level up, the more XP or the more abilities you can pump in. For example, I think next ability will probably go into Vein Miner, and I'll show you what that does. Oh, I thought there was a chest up here. That's so sad. Alright, that's fine. Let's just head out. There's no easy chest to kind of just grab real quick. Alright, so as I can see, or as you can see, I labeled it that the room is this way. So again, very easy to identify where it is and stuff. And then something I definitely recommend, before you exit the room, just try to have one space available for yourself. That way you can go ahead and collect this crate, so monolith crate, so your vault loot drop. And then for anybody that is interested in seeing some of this stuff, so again, this is kind of how many coin piles I collected, which is a good amount, how many ores I mined, and then how many chests I opened, which you'll start to realize will go up significantly once we get a little bit better at it. So we'll put this down, and then as you saw, we did complete the objective, or the bounty, right? So we'll claim that and also put that down. And then let's drop off some of this stuff. So with this, so as you can see, nothing's working. You have to shift and then right click. So again, you can see a lot of jewels this time as well. So let's collect everything, and then let's put some of the stuff back in our jewel spot. So 4911. So this is really, really good. So what you guys want to do is find really low level affinity jewels, right? So these jewels, pretty much what they do is you can attach it to a tool and they give you a special ability. Hammering size, again, very uncommon, so that's a pretty good, even though that's a really high number. And then the number, what it relates to is the capacity your tools have, and this is really good actually, so we're definitely going to open that real quick. Let's put this stuff away, and then the blank seal, you'll see what that's important for in a little bit. And then a regret orb. This is really important too. So as you can see, we have 2 skill points that we haven't used, right? So let's go into something that I don't really like. So in this case, I definitely want Vein Miner, so we'll just unlock it. But let's say I didn't want it anymore, or I realized, hey, this is not for me. I don't really like it. I can go ahead and unlearn it pretty much, which is super helpful early game. So definitely recommend going into that. And then also in terms of this, I would recommend going into strength early game as well. Again, it just will help you kill some of the mobs as you level up a lot faster. So let's open up this, see what we get. Oh yeah, that was our vault one. So this is a mystery box. You can click it. It gives you a special thing. Okay, we pretty much got, I think, netherite and then coins from that. So let's put that away. Alright, so let's identify these tools. And what you can do is just right click them and they start rolling. And then that way you can kind of open them. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Alright, so let's take a look at what these are. So an axe. The vault axes I don't typically use too much. Me personally, I don't find them handy because I use my sword a little bit more often. So this, we got some boots again. I'm gonna put them on because we don't have any boots. So that's good. And then if you hover shift over it, you can kind of compare the two in terms of what you think is better, right? So let's look at these two. So the current shield we have has better durability, but a lower chance of block, right? I think I might keep the one I have, only because, no, actually I think I'm going to put this one on, and the reason for it is because the extra thorns damage, right? It does give us a little bit more, I guess, damage output in case we were hit. So now this right here, this significantly better than what we have as a diamond sword, and that's why I said before, kind of regret making this sword and wasting the 2 diamonds, but that's okay. So again, 9 damage, and then 9% nether damage. So anything that's in the nether, like wither skeletons, etc., will take 9% extra damage of the 9 damage. Shocking hit chance, so that stuns them, and attack speed, which is super helpful as well. And then so we'll go ahead and put that on. So that's kind of nice. We'll definitely now be able to hit mobs just a little bit harder, I would say. So we can put this sword away, and then I would say let's put this shield away as well, and then this axe away as well, because we're not going to need the axe. And as you can see, we have 433 shards, so that's amazing. And now let's get into our expertise point. So what this does is pretty much gives us an expertise point, which can be found here in this little section. And there's different things that you can go into depending on your play style. So if you like to cut jewels a lot, right, you can go into this. If you like to go into bounty hunting a lot, you can go into this, or fortune. I think beginning game, I might either go into bounty hunter or fortune. Maybe at the moment I might go into fortune, but I'm trying to think. Yeah, let's go into fortune, I think, since we already created a fortune pickaxe, which in the vaults, if we're mining those ores, it'll just give us a better, outcome chance kind of thing. Alright, let's go to bed. I'll meet you in the morning real quick. Okay, welcome. Alright, so yeah, I forgot, actually, let's show you guys the vein miner. So if I was to mine this, right, I can go ahead and hold the special key that I've binded to vein miner, which you can see in the bottom left, which there's a little pickaxe tool and a couple other ones. So I just hold the vein miner key, and then I can pretty much go ahead and mine a 9x9, right? And then you can keep upgrading this until 64 blocks, which is insane. So if you ever wanted to vein mine 64 blocks, you're good. Oh, I did not mean to place that there. We'll leave it. And then in the top right, you can see that I have a sword and then a 1 behind it. So pretty much what that says, I have strength 1, which you can see here. And that kind of helps me kill mobs just a little bit faster. Okay, so let's look into our quests and see. So we completed a bounty, which gives us a bounty pearl. And let me show you why that's important. So you can drop the bounty pearl into your bounty table, and let's say you don't like this one, you can actually re-roll the bounty, so you can get something better. So let's say if I did not like this one, I could re-roll it and get something a little bit different if I liked. Okay, so the next quest is the tool station. Can be used to craft tools that are able to significantly enhance your experience in the vaults, right? All right, so yeah, it's saying we need to create a tool station, right? So we'll go ahead and see what that takes. Okay, so again, this is where I said driftwood, super important, and then your chromatic iron. So let's go ahead and collect the driftwood. I think we needed 4 of that, and then some of the chromatic iron, and then we need a crafting table as well. So let's make that, and there we go, tool station. So as you can see, we unlock the quest. So we'll put the tool station down, and then complete the quest here. And then this is saying the vault tools. So again, as I was saying, you can create tools to pretty much, go ahead and create special things for yourself. So we'll just put that here, and it's saying, we need to create a chromatic iron pick. And if you hover over it, it shows you the things that you need to pretty much create, or what this tool station needs, ingredients wise, to create this iron pick for you. So 9 chromatic ingots, 2 driftwood, and 8 bronze, right? So as I was saying, these bronze are super important. So make sure you keep collecting that out of the wooden chest. And then, as you can see, we need a couple more chromatic ingots, which I don't know if we have. So we might need to start smelting up a bunch. I know we have a ton of the ore version of them, I believe. Yeah, so we have a ton of ores. The whale. I really want to kill this whale. I even though as bad as that sounds, I need to kill this whale, guys. Let's see if we can. Hey! Yes, there we go. He will not one-shot us anymore. I'm just gonna take a second. I'll come back as soon as this guy's dead. Alright, I'm back, guys. As you can see in the log, I did die. He managed to hit me at the last second, which is strange. I don't know how. Did we get anything from him? Loot-wise, did he drop anything? I don't think he did, which is crazy. He must have dropped something. Otherwise, why did we kill him? Let's go down here, see if we see anything. Typically, things that you break will show up, or like meaning that it's in the water, will show up. So, for example, I will mine this. So as you can see, it has like a little line on top of it. It just helps kind of identify where your things are. So it doesn't look like we got anything, so that sucks. Killed the whale for nothing, sadly. We'll just pretend like we didn't do it. Okay, here we are. So now we can go ahead and create ourselves a pick. Ta-da! And as I can hover over it, that's the capacity I was telling you guys about for the jewels, right? So you want to make sure you have enough capacity for everything that you want to put on, because you only have 100. Alright guys, but thanks for joining in today's episode. I had a lot of fun. Again, if you guys liked this episode, definitely hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. It shows me guys that you're liking this video, and it helps me a lot. Just a small YouTube channel, just keep growing. But thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.